Poppin' ass bitch, let me remind ya. Don't hide, I can always come and find ya. Ain't no bitch in me, bitch, come proper. In a Audi going fast.
What's up, you guys? It is Kyra and today's video is just going to be me telling you how I made 10K straight out of high school. I know that might not sound like a lot, but let me explain it. So basically, what a lot of people don't know is the difference between wealth and like spending money. So as a teenager, working the jobs that we can work, like fast food, retail, or whatever, probably most likely if you're a teenager with just a high school diploma, or maybe you dropped out, I don't know your situation, the most you're probably making is like $22,000 a year, and that's just like, you know, off fast food and just, you know, jobs that aren't necessarily careers. Now, so obviously I work retail, so I made $22,000 at my job, but I mean as far as like saving and hustling with the side stuff, I made 10K. So let me go right into it. Basically, the first thing that I want to say is I'm going to make a totally separate video about saving. It's going to be titled Why You're Broke. Yes, I know that's funny. That's going to be the title, and that video will be coming after this one. So make sure you're subscribed if you're not already subscribed so you won't miss that video when it goes up. So the second thing that I would like to say is that you cannot have one form of income if you want to have a nice savings or you want to make a nice amount of money as a teenager. You cannot have one form of income. So basically, I would say find side hustles. If you know how to do hair, do hair. If you're a boy, you want to cut some grass, cut some grass. You want to wash some cars, wash some cars. If you want to sell stuff, if you're a creative person, sell stuff. If you want to take pictures, take pictures. You have to have another form of income coming in to save money and to get to 10K in your savings straight out of high school. It's not as hard as it seems. Basically, the third thing that I would like to say is that you cannot spend every single penny you make. You can't, what a lot of people don't know is to say that you're a millionaire, you have to actually physically have $1 million. That doesn't count your spending money or whatever you're spending. So to say that you made 10K or you have 10K, that's what you need to have in your savings. So you have to save. As teenagers, I know it's hard, especially with society now and everything that you see on social media. People having nice cars, cute outfits, Fashion Nova, just everywhere. Everybody want to spend all their coins, your whole paycheck on Fashion Nova. Well, if you're spending your whole paycheck buying clothes and just things you don't need, you're never going to reach the savings goal that you're trying. So I would say a way to get to 10K is definitely budget out your money and have a certain amount that you want to save. So the fourth tip that I would like to give you to make 10K straight out of high school, I would say file your taxes. Now this might sound weird, but a lot of people think, because I was one of these people who thought this, think that you have to be 18 to file taxes, and that's not necessarily true. You just have to be 16 and have a job and to file your taxes. Now, I don't know your relationship with your parents. Some people, parents won't let them file their taxes just because they want to claim their child or whatever. But if your parent doesn't mind you filing your taxes, then file your taxes, because right now, like I said, as a teenager with no college degree and maybe you haven't even finished high school yet or you're about to finish high school, the most you're probably making a year is $22,000. So it's pretty set in stone that you're going to get some money back in taxes, whether it's just $1,000 or $5,000, whatever. And when you get that money, don't spend it, just put it aside and just think of it as money you wouldn't have had anyway and just add it to your savings. I can't remember, I think I'm on tip number 6. I think I'm on tip number 6. But yes, here's another thing. Apply for scholarships. Straight out of high school, if you're going to college, apply for scholarships. Because what a lot of graduating seniors don't know is once your tuition, books, and all that comes out, any leftover money that comes from your scholarship, depending on the foundation, some foundations have rules about it, but most likely whatever money is left is yours. Your school is going to write you a check and say this is how much you have left. Personally, I'm on the goal, I'm trying to have my goal met of having my first 2 years of college free. So far I made it through 1 year free. So I am getting $2,000 back for doing, well, I don't want to say for doing nothing. I'm getting $2,000 back from going to school because I got a extra scholarship that's really not needed. And I know some people feel some type of way about that because they're like, well, you shouldn't apply for scholarships you don't need because there's other kids out here. But it's like, well, they not working as hard as me. They didn't fill out the application, so I'm sorry. But yeah, most schools give you back your money that you don't use from scholarships, especially if you're at a 4-year institution. The money that you get back is going to be more obviously than if you're at a 2-year institution. But you know, you just gotta figure it out and see if you can get an extra scholarship, or if your school offers you a full ride, take the full ride and then still apply for scholarships. Tip number 7, and this is like an important tip, and some people might take this to offense, but don't do anything for free. Like literally, if your time, your service is coming out of it, don't do anything for free. Your friends need rides, they need to be paying you, period. This, like, you're just now out of high school, you're trying to make this money, you're trying to rack this up to 10K, they need to be paying you. So don't do anything for free. You have to have some side hustles, save your money, apply for scholarships, because if you don't use all that money, it's yours, and file your taxes. And if you do all of this and you don't make it to 10K, then you need to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate your side hustles, reevaluate how much you're charging and all that. So my next video is going to be how to save. So like I said, again, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next video, and you can be a part of the Mighty Mob. So hey, it's lit.